I am here with Bruse Wane, the Batman himself. Thank you, Bruse, for joining us.
Very, very, happy to be here. Thank you for taking the time out and the interest in bringing me on.
Absolutely. Thank you. So do you have any other projects coming up or anything you're working on?
Currently, yes, I just released a single called Paradigm Shift, which I got a great response to that. After, I ain't gonna say I was dormant for a while, but it seems that everybody was kind of like behind the pandemic was kind of like just relaxing. Like, why am I putting out music? I can't even go do any shows. What's the purpose? So like a lot of people was holding the stuff. So I was like 2020, 2019, 2020, 2022. And the last album I put out, the Dark Knight album, 2, Fight for Gotham, that got a phenomenal response. And I really I probably will revisit certain songs and do more videos for certain songs because the pandemic really took the traction out of that to me because there's so much. I feel that was a great body of work for anyone listening. Go and get the Dark Knight album 2, Fight for Gotham. But so it's like when you put such a great body of work out there and something that we never dreamt of as far as this global pandemic comes along, and it's like, it just freezes everything. At one point, you couldn't even gather to go do a music video or go to a studio to record. Like it really shut the industry down as far as the creative side of things. So that kind of, it was kind of hard to get out of that. Like, damn, I know I put this great body of work together. Here comes some unprecedented event, so now I have to put another one together and show them again who I am and why I'm so good at what I do. But so Paradigm Shift, the first single, there's going to be a video for that. There's going to be a remix for that with a couple of surprises on it. I'm not going to throw out any names right now. There's going to be a few different individuals on that, and the song's been received as a banger. Paradigm Shift. Anyone that hasn't heard it, go out there and check it out. Paradigm Shift. It's on all platforms and everything right now. Wayne, that's on BruceWane.com. So yeah, the next project is definitely going to be released this year, and that's going to be called the Darth Wayne. That's the name of the album, Darth Wayne. Anyone that's familiar with the Star Wars universe and stuff like that, and Jedi's, Siths, and they will know what I'm talking about. I just feel like during the pandemic, coming out of such a dark time, usually with like most of my albums, like the Earl Matagorda Rap, that was named that. If you go back to the Earl Matagorda Rap, people that want to go back to my catalog, that album was to display that no matter what type of song or music I did, it would be phenomenal. Whether it was a hardcore song, a party song, a conscious song, that was the whole way that album was drafted. So if you go back, you see that. Fight for Gotham, that album was mostly boom bap. It wasn't really no dance songs on there or no dance tunes. It was just boom bap, hard hip hop. This one's going along those lines as well. I want it to be, like you heard Paradigm Shift. I'm sure you heard it, Helen. Mm-hmm. It's hard hitting. The beat is crazy. It's, that's Definitely. What you look at. That's the feeling I want from that album. Like you stuck your finger in a socket. It's, oh my God, you get a jolt. So that's where I'm going with that album. I'm not going to be talking about crazy stuff like cutting bodies in pieces. Nah, it's just that's it, Darth Wayne. And I'm also going to be I'm also returning back to my roots. Also, I'm going to be I'm doing a reggae album.
Okay.
She said, what?
No, really, I can't wait to hear this. I mean, it's phenomenal. Yeah. So
I already have 3 tracks in. I'm only gonna do 10. The first 2 songs I have were produced by LMR Pro. For those of y'all that don't know who that is, you go research him. He's worked with a lot of big artists in reggae like Sean Paul, Shaggy, a lot of them. His credentials is just phenomenal. I got linked through him to someone else that's in music, and I feel that project's gonna be great. Like I said, just returning back to my Jamaican roots and my reggae roots, because even though I'm into hip hop, I grew up on that. It wasn't like I just left that part of me. It was always there, you know. So I'm looking forward to completing that. That one's called Prodigal Son. That's the Prodigal Son. That's gonna be reggae, R&B. Reggae and dancehall, and that's gonna be a winner. Also, I have the Dark Knight. The Batman should have been on a 2 mixtape coming.
Mhm.
That's when I go over like classic hip hop beats and, do my thing, drop some hot 16s, 24s, 32. Like if it was a hot beat, it's gonna get destroyed. That's the whole thing. Like, damn, the Batman should have been on that. Like whoever was on originally, I'm trying to eclipse what they put on here. Like, wow, what's up with this guy? No disrespect, but that's what I'm doing. That'll be the second in that series. So I'm pretty busy.
Yeah, it sounds like you are.
Yeah, basically it's 3 projects happening simultaneously. It's 3 projects happening simultaneously. I'll be in the studio. So one song you're hearing me hip hop it out. Next song you hear me speaking patois. I'm more than, yeah man, wagwan, da da da. So it's like, so it's like to turn that switch off and on as far as the Jamaican dialect and the Caribbean dialect. How you start talk, how you talk, and move, how you move. You know what I'm saying? And the chat, how you chat, and they just go back to boom bap hip hop. So, but I think my fans and my people that support me are gonna be very pleased. I aim to please. Everything I do has to be the bar. I try to set the bar.
Yeah, I can't wait. This should be, absolutely amazing. Yeah.
It will be. I don't want to sound arrogant and full of myself, but it will be.
So